All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash. It's the, um, our praises, the Father and the Son, in the name and the Holy Spirit. I want to give all double honors to the elder apostles, GMS, in whom the truth resides. Peace and blessings be multiplied unto the elect, and the Akwath that's out there servicing the elect and whatever Yahweh Shai blesses your hand to do. Okay, this is Brother Hashem Yahya Allah, GMS Indiana Camp. I'm here. This is a response video to the Elder Ayash's video. I want to call this as a garnishment. As you brothers that cook or may know, garnishment is something that accents or makes a plate beautiful. Okay, whether that be a piece of parsley leaf, a sprig of parsley, it makes the plate more presentable. Okay, so this is what I want to do with this response video. Okay, all right, this is I want to first start, and I looked up some scriptures earlier. Let's see if my phone remembered them. Yeah, because the brother made a point about the video is about like I said, the Yahweh Shah would destroy Babylon with fire. Okay, but the brother made a point about the covenant, the rainbow being actually shaped like a bow. And as I was reading, the Spirit revealed to me that the bow is it could be two folds. Okay, as the brother mentioned, it was a bow could be looked at as an instrument of war, because it resembles the bow as an arrow. Okay, and as I was reading, and Yahweh Shah gave us that bow as a covenant. Okay. Okay, this is Genesis 6:18. He said, but with thee, it's like, is that what I wanted? No. I wanted Genesis 19. If it went to that one, is this it? Yes. I believe it is. Okay. Okay. Slack it. Okay, slack it, I can. Okay. Genesis 19 and 17. All right, and it reads. He said, and it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, escape for thy life. For escape for thy life, look not behind thee, neither slack it. Man, this is not it. Okay. Okay, this is something else. Let me go back to covenant. Okay. All right, come on. This I was already there. Okay, Genesis 6 and 18. He said, but with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons and thy wife and thy sons' wives with thee. Okay, and every living thing of all flesh, two of every sort shall thou bring unto the ark, and keep alive with thee, And I shall make it so, okay. Okay. And the fowl there and that kind, after that kind, okay, and the earth has, all right, verse 21, and take thou unto thee of all food. Okay, it's like it. Man, what am I doing? Okay, here it goes. Genesis 9:11. He said, and I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by water of a flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. Khan, slack it. Yeah, because that was the covenant that Yahweh Shai gave to us. That earth will not be destroyed by water again. Okay, so that bowl represents a covenant between not only Israel but with the earth. He said with the earth that he would. He said a covenant would be against. He said will be the covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off anymore. Okay, so that covenant was with the earth. Matter of fact, it's another one. Because he gave it. Yeah, here's another one. This is 9:12. He said, and the power said, this is a token of the covenant which I made between me and you, and every living creature that is with you, for a perpetual generation. Okay, this is Genesis 9:13. I do set my bow in the clouds, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. That's what I was trying to get to. Okay, because Yahweh Shai gave a covenant between him and the earth, and that's what that bow represents, man. Okay, all right, and let me scroll on down to Revelations. Okay, I looked this up earlier. Rainbow. Okay, Revelations 4:3. It's like it. Revelations 10:1. He said, and I saw another mighty angel come down from heaven, clothed with a cloud, and a rainbow was upon his head, and his face was as it were the sun, and his feet as a pillar of fire. And that was Yahweh Shai. Okay, so the bow was like the Yahweh Shai's crown, man. Okay, so here this wicked ass generation took the bow and corrupted it, man. All right. Okay, that was just a quick little excerpt, man. I just wanted to get to a little point. Okay, now I can get to so I can get to my video. Okay, this is Genesis 19:17. That's the first scripture I want to get. All right, yeah, man, because the brother had mentioned that, the earth is going to be destroyed by fire this time, man. Okay, which happened before. Okay, Yahweh Shai always shows us an example. Okay, this is Genesis 19:17. He said, and it came to pass when they had brought them forth abroad that he said, and this is the angels that came to Lot. He said that he said, escape for thy life. Look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plains. Escape to the mountains, lest thou be consumed. And Lot said unto them, oh, not so, my Lord. Behold, now thy servant hath found grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified thy mercy, which thou hast shewed unto me in saving my life. And I cannot escape to the mountains, lest some evil take me, and I die. Behold, now some evil take me and I die. And they about to rain fire and brimstone. Hey, you're gonna die anyway if you stay there. Verse 20. Behold, now the city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither. Is it not a little one, and my soul shall live? And he said unto me, see, I have accepted thee concerning this thing, also that I will not overthrow this city for the which thou hast spoken. Has thee escaped thither? For I cannot do anything till thou be come thither. Therefore, the name of this city was called Zor. The sun was risen upon the earth when Lot entered into Zor. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. Right, and that brought fire and brimstone is the thermonuclear destruction, man, which Yahweh Shah allowed Esau and his he created the smith to blow up the coals, man. Okay, and the smith was those scientists. Okay, and he allowed them to split the atom, all right, and come up with the nuclear missile, which is going to rain fire and brimstone again, man, upon Babylon. He said, and he overthrew those cities and all the plains and all the inhabitants of the city and that which grew upon the ground. And this was a city he just reigned. It was just a city then, which he magnified when they split that atom. This bomb was going to destroy America, all right, which is 50 states. And that's not a city. A city is small, it's minute compared to a state. That's compared to a country, all right. But his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. Which was some niggas. Which when I read this, man, it made me think about, you put your hand to the plow and look back. When you planting seed, man, the only thing you're looking for is to plant that seed forward. Because when you come up and do the next row, guess what? You're gonna see what you have passed, what your last row looks like. So there's no need to go forward and look back. Because when you plant seed, if anybody ever seen a farmer plant seed, he goes up one row and he turns around and goes down the next row. So he can see his work from the last one when he turned around. So it's no need to put your hand to the plow and then look back for what? And he turned him to a pillar of salt. Okay, verse 27. And Abraham got up early in the morning. All right, it's like it. That's the point. Okay. All right. It's also in Luke. Okay. So for these Old Testament niggas don't believe in the Old Testament, because Yahweh Shah always gives us an account in both books, in the New Testament and the Old Testament, man. The scripture says eat the roll anyway, man. You can't be splitting the book up, man. What the hell? Man, this is Luke 17:29. Okay. He said, but the same day, okay, he said, likewise also, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat and drink, they brought and they sold, they planted and they build. Okay, right, because in that day, which what the brother had mentioned, that they're doing the same thing in this day, man. Okay. All right, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Khan, which is going to happen again. All right. Okay, again, we're going to get Revelations. Yeah, because what the scripture says, man, even in Noah's day, man, they were found drinking and marrying. Just to say, man, the niggas don't regard. There's not the regard in the day of the Lord, man. They're not regarding it. That's why his day is going to overtake them as a thief. All right. This is Revelation 9:17. He said, and thus I saw. This is John the Revelator, man. And his when Yahweh Shai showed him that hologram, man. And John didn't really understand what he seen, man. But so he was describing it the best way he seen. Okay. He said, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone. All right. And this is actually a thermonuclear missile that John saw, but he was actually trying to describe it. Okay. And brimstone. And the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions. Right. If you see a burst of fire, man, it actually looks like a lion head. Okay. and the horses were, matter of fact, a lot of excerpts. Matter of fact, I think ISUPK uses it. When they got the Jamaican guy singing and they showed the lion head, it bursts out as a bolt of fire, and a lion head appears. Because that's what John was trying to show you, that this missile was fierce, man. He said the horses were as a lion's head, and out of their mouths issue fire and smoke and brimstone. By these three was the third part of man killed by fire. Okay? By fire, and by the smoke, and by the brimstone which issue out of their mouths. All right? So that solidifies the brother's point, man. This place is going to be destroyed by fire, man. Okay? He said, for their power is in their mouth, and in their tails, for their he said, for their power is in their mouth, and in their tails, for their tails were like unto serpents, and had heads, and with them they do hurt. Right? It is gonna hurt, man. It's gonna consume them so fast, man. They're not gonna be able to. If you've seen the movie Terminator, man, you've seen how that destroying wind. The scriptures actually speak about the destroying wind. And you seen that. That's what we used to call it back in the day. That Sarah Connor fire, man. Okay, because Sarah Connor was holding on that fence, man, and she couldn't hold it. She consumed away right there holding that fence. All right. He said, all right, yeah, so that was it on that. Let me get, and my last scripture is, this is 2nd Ezra 16. Yeah, man, because, hey, man, Yahweh Shah is not playing, man. This is a very joyful time, but at the same time, a fearful time, man. Okay? All right, this is 2nd Ezra 16 and 16. He said, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack, and hair bewalled, Bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and whom a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Khan, who's going to turn this sword back, man? The sword, the modern day sword, man, is the gun and his missiles. All right, instruments made for destruction, man, or to kill. All right, verse 4: a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? 5: plagues are sent upon unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in a wood, and may anyone be quenched that fire is stubble. It's like it. May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? No, that's a question. It's a question mark right there. If you're in the woods, man, and you see a hungry lion, man, you're not gonna change that lion's mind and say, "Hey, don't eat me." He's gonna devour your ass, man. Or say, or he said, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble, when it hath begun to burn? No. As a matter of fact, I had an incident one time. I was barbecuing, man. I had dropped something in the fire. I forgot what it was, but I've actually tried to get it out, and I did. I believe it could have been my phone. It was something, and I actually had to turn the pit over, to throw the coals out, man, to get it out, because you can't. I wasn't gonna stick my hand in there, And when a fire actually gets stubble in it, man, it flames up. Stubble is like a accelerant. Okay, verse 7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. Khan, the brother made that point, man. When an arrow is shot out of a bow is an instrument of making some turn into a projectile. When you bend that bolt back and you release it, that's it, man. It's off in the air. That's it. You're not gonna like run and you're not gonna run and try to stop it or catch it. You can't. You know it. So hey man, this bro, though we can't make it no plainer than this, man. All right. Verse 8: The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Nobody. Verse 9, this is the point. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? All right? No one's gonna quench it, man. Because this thermonuclear destruction is coming, man. The plagues are sent upon you, man. You see earthquakes. You see different bro, it's April, man. We still getting fucking snow, man. You can't tell the seasons, man. Man, this place is in an all out disarray, man. Why? Because of this devil is in rulership, man. Okay? And the only thing we're trying to do, man, is to wake up the hopeful elect. That's our job, man. That's our mission. Okay? With that, man, I hope the elect was edified, man. Peace and blessings be multiplied to you, Akia, man, that's out here pushing this truth, man, to the elect first. To you, Aquath, that's out here to the Aquath that's out here serving in silence or whatever. Again, whatever Yahweh may find your hands to do. All right. Double honors to our elder apostles, GMS. All right. Peace and blessings be multiplied, man. Shalom.